I'm Shereem Herndon-Brown, founder and CEO of Strategic Admissions Advice, and in this week's video, we're going to talk about your child's college list. At this point, I'm hoping that seniors, rising seniors, that you've discussed the college list with your child. Parent and child are partnering on this process. Remember that? We talked about this a few weeks ago, to make sure that you have an aspirational and balanced college list, okay? I understand that we all as parents want our kids to go to the best schools, but let's redefine success. Let's make sure that we're talking to our kid about what's best for them, factoring things like cost, location, major, and career, and making sure that we go into the school year that we have the right college list for them. Have you bounced this college list off your school counselor? Is it in their CRM, their Parchment, Score, Naviance, Maya Learning? There's all these different tools that school counselors, the school that your kid goes to, uses to make sure that they send the transcript and the recommendation to the respective colleges. But before they can do that, you need confirmation that your kid's looking at the right schools. How have you done that? Have you looked at data, statistics about the school students with grades and scores that they admitted historically? Are you making sure that this is a right cultural fit for your kid, financial fit for your kid? So many different kinds of schools out there, and there's a lot of factors to consider, yes, including the Supreme Court decision on affirmative action, but regardless if that applies to you or not, do not go into this process assuming that a school should take your child or that your kid deserves to be admitted. Let's not play that game. College admissions is too competitive right now for your kid to be too arrogant and for you, parent, to let your ego get into this process to the point where your kid is overlooking some great institutions for a name brand, okay? I can tell you stories, plural, of how many parents have gone into this process assuming that their kid has gotten good grades or good scores over the years and that they should get into an Ivy League school, an elite school, top tier, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't work that way. Schools, colleges, and universities focus on what they need first, their institutional priorities. So we don't know what that is right now, which means that your kid needs to make sure they have a well-rounded list, aspirational and balanced, for them to make the most of this college application process. I do not want your kid to apply to several schools and not get into them and then feel that gut punch over and over and over again of getting rejected. We're adults, we can handle it a lot differently. But between social media, getting emails saying sorry, but no thanks, it's going to hurt your kid. Think about their mental health. So make sure that the college list is something that you and your kid have discussed and can partner on to make sure that they have foundational schools, we used to call them safeties, target schools, 50% chance of getting in, and yes, reach aspirational schools that may be 25% or less chance that they get in. I have no qualms with that. But I want to make sure that the list is balanced and that your school counselor, the person that you hopefully have been communicating with, agrees with this list. Schools and school counselors use CRMs such as Score, Naviance, Maya Learning, Parchment, I believe, has a tool like this. You want to make sure that there is data to support students from your kid's school that have historically gotten into said colleges or colleges of that ilk. Again, there's one point of reference to make sure that your student is applying to the right schools for the right reasons. Beyond that, we can also help you. Please use this opportunity to schedule a discovery call. Would love to meet you one-on-one for a strategy session if that's necessary. But I want you to learn more about how we can help your kid to have the aspirational but balanced college list that they need. And we can even build their list. We offer something called College List Builder. So whether it's a discovery call, a strategy session, or you just purchase College List Builder, whatever works for you, I am imploring you to please make sure that you go into this process with a level head. Parents, me included, let's remove our ego and try to help our kid to apply to the right schools for the right reasons, okay? Strategic Admissions Advice is here to help. Allow us to set up a discovery call, and we'll take it from there.